Hello, friends. Welcome. This is a different time than I usually do. Actually, I don't have a normal time that I go live, but this is what worked today. I am very excited because I get to go live again with one of the happiest, most joyful people in the whole wide world, and one of my favorite people to hang out with, and that is Kelly from Lawn Fawn. So Mike, can you bring Kelly in? I'm going to bring her in right away because we've got a lot to share today, don't we?
Hi, we do. I'm so excited to get to be here again. Thank you so much, Jennifer.
You are like a ray of sunshine all the time. I think
Oh, thank you.
the world needs more of you. The
That's
world
very
needs more of
sweet.
you.
I think the
It's
world
like,
needs more of you too. So,
I don't know. This week, I don't think so.
you
You'll
have
have
a
to
lot going on.
yeah, so you'll have to forgive me. Quite a bit of a mess today. Today is Colin's last day of school. He's graduating this weekend, and this is his last official day of school. And I spent the morning crying, happy and sad all at once. Man, for an overthinker like me, this is not fun. So I'm a little frazzled this morning, but I thought,
Yeah,
what a better way to cheer up than make some happy cards with you.
right? Oh my gosh, I can't imagine. It's just must be very overwhelming and exciting, and it's like every emotion all at 1 second.
Absolutely. Absolutely it is. And there's something about a boy. A boy, I've told you this many times since
Yeah,
you had your son. There's something about the grip that a boy has on your heart that is just wow, pretty
I
powerful.
know.
So,
Oh, I agree. Yeah. I mean, my little guy, I know I was frazzled this morning because he didn't want me to leave and I was struggling getting out of the house.
oh,
And that
I
was just,
remember
oh, I
those
can't.
days. I remember those days. And your boy reminds me of Colin at that age. So it makes me happy when you share pictures of him. He's such a doll, and Lila is smitten with him, so smitten.
Oh, I
So
had meant to send you a picture. He was sleeping with, Lila made him some little crocheted stuffed animals and he was
yeah.
sleeping with the frog the other night and it was so cute. He loves them.
Oh.
So I'm excited for the day he gets to meet Lila one day.
Yes, I hope that soon. Before we get started, I wanted to make sure, can you guys let us know how our volume is? If one of us needs to be turned up or down, I want to make sure that you can hear everyone. So let us know that. And I think we're going to make some shaker cards today, aren't we?
Yes, I'm so excited. I feel like Shaker is the classic interactive card. So,
Totally.
and they're
They don't
classic
get
for a
old.
reason. They don't.
Yep.
They never do. They're always cute. They're always fun.
So do you want to tell everybody what you
Yeah.
have in store for them today? Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, Bonnie says she has 7 boys. She gets it.
Oh my gosh. She really
I
gets
can't
it.
imagine this feeling 7 times in
Seven
my life.
times. Oh my
Okay,
goodness.
they said the sound is great. Mike's or Amanda said Kelly might be able to be turned up
Oh,
a little bit, but
I don't
otherwise
think
we're
I
good.
have. Okay. All right. Well,
That's
if we
okay.
can
Mike
always
can
let us
take care of
know and
that.
I can always.
She's
Okay,
turned up as high as I can
Okay,
turn
we're
it
good.
on our end.
I know
We're good.
usually I'm told I'm too loud, so I try to cut it back. So,
Nah.
Turn it up.
It's good. So can you go ahead and tell us what you have in store
yes.
today, and then we'll
So
get
right
started?
now, yeah. So we're making shaker cards, and we're making shaker cards with items from Lawn Fawn's brand new release. So we just had a release that came out just a couple of days ago, and it's our big summer release full of very happy summery products. So it's perfect for today, and so we are just so excited about the release. And there's so many fun shaker opportunities, which is why we're excited to make shaker cards today. And so I'm just super pumped about that. And should we tell them about the kind of special thing we have going on today too?
Sure. Go for it. You tell them.
Okay. All
You're
right.
the
So
generous one.
right now with orders over $60, we have a free stamp set that is so super cute. It has these cute little fruits in it that can smile. Like talk about just being so happy. So these little
Oop,
guys
oop.
are just so adorable. Oh, there
There we
we
go.
go. Jennifer's got it. Yeah, it's just so adorable. So that's with orders over $60. But for all of Jennifer's friends, all of you guys, we have an extra gift with purchase. So if you use the code Jennifer McGuire, we're also going to have a pack of double-sided adhesive sheets for your order. So I am so excited about these. We're going to be using them today making a shaker. They make making shakers really awesome. So for you guys, we not only have a free stamp set, but also a free pack of the double-sided adhesive sheets. And we'll show you what those look like. Here we go.
Yeah.
This one's a well-loved pack, but here's the double-sided adhesive sheets. And
Wow.
they're not only great for shakers, but they're great for like the intricate die cuts when it's hard to put glue behind them. So these are really, really awesome. I love them.
So to get that free gift, to get the adhesive sheets, it's with any order, you click my link below, and then you'll see a link at the top of the YouTube description for those adhesive sheets. You need to add them to your cart, and then you'll see at checkout, it'll make it 0 with my code. So if you click that link, the code should automatically apply, but make sure you put it in your cart.
Yes.
As for the stamp set for orders of 60 and more, that just automatically gets added.
It just automatically. So you don't have to do anything for that. That'll automatically do that. And then you'll put the double-sided adhesive sheets in the cart. Use Jennifer's code and you'll get those. And if you have any trouble at all, just write us at info@lawnfawn.com and we can help you out. So yeah. But yeah, this little stamp set's just so cute.
Oh, I love it. I love it. In fact, I was thinking about using it. I might add some of the fruit on one of my drinks today. The drink that I'm going to make, not that I'm going to actually drink. So I might do that. But
I love that.
If at any time you want to see any of the stuff that Kelly or I are using today, it'll be in the visual supply list. You'll see a link right at the top of my YouTube description. You click that and it'll show you thumbnails of everything, and it'll also give you all the information on the generous gifts they have to offer. And if we add things to that list, you might have to refresh the page because I don't know everything Kelly's using and I don't know everything I'm going to use. So we might have to add to it. So just refresh it often. And then you also mentioned that you wanted to do a giveaway. Is that right?
Yes. So we are going to do 2 $50 gift certificates to lawnfawn.com to commenters today. And I believe that you guys are going to randomly pick winners, right?
Yes. Yep. So for your chance, you just leave a comment or in the chat, and at the end, Mike will pick the winner.
Yes. So that's
easy
exciting
as that.
too.
Easy as that. So we were each going to, one of us was going to create and kind of teach the other person, but then we both at the same time decided to do shaker cards. So I thought we could do side by side creating, and we're going to give this a try. I will warn you, because of the frazzled time I am in, I'm going rogue. I usually plan my cards out. I've prepped some die cutting, but I haven't planned my cards. So who knows how this will go. But
I love it. But that's what makes it exciting, right?
Ish, in a way. For me, I like a plan, but that's okay. If anything, I'm going to make some little shaker drinks, and I can add them onto cards later. So I'm just really excited about these drinks. Yeah. So.
Yes, I know. They're really fun.
Well, would you like to get started and talk about what you want to create?
So I'm going to be creating, I'm going to move my camera as well.
Okay.
Let's see. There we go. There we go. So I am going to be creating with this Build-a-Gumball machine die. And what I like about it is you can make flat, normal cards, or you can make shakers with it. So it was designed to do both. And the little gumball machine is just so cute. It's like a classic. It's just like a classic image. And you can do really cute things like the classic red gumball machine, but I'm going to change it up and do a pink gumball machine today to kind of show that you can kind of do. So here's a really cute example.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that so fun?
That is so
it's got
fun.
all the little gumballs in there with like the classic red look. But today we're going to make a pastel one, or you can also just do flat cards with it. And we even have a stamp set that has all these little smiley faces so that you can add the smiley faces into the gumballs.
Of course you do. Of course you do.
It's called All the Smiles. So maybe Rebecca, could you grab me all the smiles so I can show it? So it literally has all the smiles. We have a lot of stamp sets. We have all the clouds, we have all the speech bubbles, and all the smiles. So it has every size you could ever want for any of your die cuts or anything. So it's just super cute.
Look at that. So you could add smiles onto anything.
On anything. If you need an inanimate object to smile, we have you like prepared here.
You got it covered.
So we use some of the little smiley faces in the gumball. So there's a lot of cute ways, but today we're going to make kind of a pastel gumball machine shaker. So I'm excited about that.
Wonderful. Well, let me show you what I'm going to be doing too. I saw what is this one called?
Build a drink root beer.
Okay, so this is Build a Drink root beer. You can see the dyes that come in it here. And this allows you to make a beverage of your choice. You could either do root beer or you could do a good old-fashioned beer, totally up to you. And I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do today, but I plan to make a shaker using this set. As I saw it and I thought it was just so cute. Be great for Father's Day, but I'm also thinking the root beer would be good for some of Colin's friends for graduation. And while I was doing that, I remembered that Lawn Fawn has the Build-A-Drink cocktail and the Build-A-Drink, I think this is the original Build-A-Drink, right?
Yes,
Oh,
that's the original
look
one.
at you.
Yeah.
You're all
I know.
prepared.
We're prepared. And then there's a mason jar one too. I know we got all of our things here. I know. So we keep adding on to the drinks because there's so many cute drinks you can do, and then you can mix and match the elements. So like you can take the cherry from the cocktail and put it in the root beer float or however you want to make it.
So these all can be used to make shakers very easily, which you'll see today, or you can skip the shaker part and just make it a regular glass. Now, I also wanted to show, because this is something I've been using in videos. I should have mentioned in my video yesterday, but whenever I go to create now, one of the things I do is I take all my dies out of my storage pocket and I put it onto a heavyweight magnetic boards, just so I don't lose the dies while I'm creating. So this one I keep on my desk all the time. Once I'm done with this card, I'll take them off and put them into the storage pocket. But this heavyweight board is from Lawn Fawn, and look at the back. I mean, come on. And there are two sizes, right? There's the small and then the bigger.
And funny enough, I have been doing the same exact thing. Both Rebecca and I have been doing that, where we've been pulling all the dies we're going to use or we think we might use on a card, and then putting them on either the small one or the big one, depending. And it's actually been really helping me feel like less chaotic when I'm crafting, because I can kind of like focus.
I agree, because I for some die sets, I'll put them on here like alphabet dies. I'll put them on here and put them in my pocket, but I don't do it for every die set because they're thicker and it'll take up more room in storage. And it just costs more. But some special ones, I will put them on the magnetic board. But as I'm creating, these are always on my desk now. It's just super handy. So I thought I'd mention that because I pull this out every time I go live and people are wondering what it is. But I just use it over and over and over again. So those are from Lawn Fawn.
Oh, yay. I love that, because I've been doing the same thing, because it helps. Or I'll do things like I have all my banner dies and I just put them all on one.
Oh,
yeah, they're.
So then every time I need a banner, I just have to pull out this banner. And then I've got every banner die I've ever had.
That's goals. You know what would be really cool? Would be really cool. If I had wall space, I'd do it. Organize More, which makes craft storage supply. They sell ledges that stick out from the wall just a little bit. It would be cool to have some of those ledges and then just have these magnetic boards of ones we use often propped up.
And
you just grab the one you need. I know.
Yeah, because like we do like our rectangles.
Look at that. See? Yeah.
Yeah, because then I know, especially there's certain, like my rectangles, my banners, I use them on every card. So I just have them there. I love that.
Smart. Well, I think I'm gonna start with my root beer, or maybe beer, not sure. You know, it's only 12, so we'll see. But then I also have prep stuff that if we have time, I might do something with these. And Kelly's gonna use the gumball, which I'm really excited about. All of these kind of die sets work the same way, you'll see. But Kelly and I might use them a bit different, so it'll be good to see how we go about doing it. So what do you have there?
So I think we're great minds here, because we both have stacks of pieces. So my favorite way to create shakers is to die cut a bunch of what I always call the frame piece. So you can see Jennifer has like the frame of the glass, and I have the frame of the gumball machine here. And I die cut a bunch of them and then glue them together to create the height for all the shaker bits, things to move around in there. And then all of these shaker type dies have a base piece. So the root beer glass has a base piece, and then the gumball machine has the base piece. Of course, it's just the top, because that's the only part that shakes on the gumball machine. And so I like to start stacking these up onto my base piece. And I just do that with like a glue. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. I think, so this shaker window, you can keep these center parts and have like 3 separate shakers areas. I'm going to cut these middle lines off mine, so I just have one big shaker. But the one I glue on top, I'll keep the lines, which you'll see. But
Oh, that's brilliant.
it just, I feel like then I have more shaking going on.
There's
shaking.
more shaking. That's what we need. We need lots of shaking.
Yes, maybe that'll wake us up today.
I know,
All
right? Oh my gosh. It feels like Monday, but it's Tuesday.
Oh, it does feel like a Monday.
Yeah.
It does.
So
it
you
does.
can see I've just added mine to the base. And then now I'm just going to start stacking up all my layers.
All right.
And so I'm just adding liquid glue and then just start stacking them up. I usually do somewhere between 6 and 8. How many do you usually do?
5 or 6, but I'm going to go for 6 today. But it would have been great if I would have kept track of how many I've done. I think I've done, oh goodness, Kelly, my eyes are going.
I'm
There
wearing
they
my
are.
glasses. I know.
Yeah, mine are over there somewhere. Can you see those readers over there? Yeah, that's one of my most necessary things in the craft room.
It's my top craft supply is my
That and currently my fan that Kathy Zilski sent me. I need that too. So I think I'm going to do 5 here on the bottom. So I have 4 here that I've cut the centers out and glued together, so it's stacking up. Now, yeah, I'm going to do one more. So I'll do 5 like that. Then I will add this one with the centerpieces on top later. I'm just going with this thickness for now with the centers cut out. I think that's good.
Yeah, I just worry. I don't worry about the pretty part on top at first. I just worry about making a shaker a bit. And if you're not sure how high to make yours, you can also put whatever it is that you want to shake in there and see. And if they're not really moving, then you could add one more. So, because sometimes like they've got those cute little like clay pieces that people like to put in shakers, and those you might need a little more height than like a glitter or a sequin, or like little die cuts. Like I'm going to use die cuts.
Oh yeah, the little gumballs, right?
The little gumballs, yeah.
So I decided to go with 6 here on the bottom because I'm going to give this to someone. I'm going to hand this to someone so I don't have to worry about bulk at all. Okay, I got to put my glasses on here. Woo! It's amazing how I can see now. So I think I'm going to go with root beer for this one. I think that might be a good idea. We'll see.
I know. So
Who
I've got
knows?
mine all stacked up here.
Look at gosh, you're fast. Goodness.
Well, I mean, this is like I call this cooking show crafting because we've got the pieces pre-prepped, you know.
This is true, but
keeps me in a job.
Yeah.
I get you.
All right, so I want to show how I use the double-sided adhesive sheets now.
Okay.
Well, number one, I have all these. Like I keep all my extra pieces in here. You know, just to make sure that I have, you know, I like to save all my bits. I don't know if you guys are like, I save all my scraps.
No, I think that's, yes, for sure.
Yeah, so I just put them right back in the package. That way I have them all. And so the reason that I'm going to use the double-sided adhesive sheet now, so I've been using liquid glue this whole time. I like to use this as I get to the top because that's where I'm going to end up putting my acetate piece that's going to make my window.
Yeah.
And I like using the double-sided adhesive sheets for this part because then I don't have to worry about the liquid glue like seeping onto the acetate. So this is like my little trick. And I just do it on the last piece because I don't need to do it on all the other ones because the other ones I can just do liquid glue with. But this is a really nice trick for shakers. If you ever struggle with shakers, like this always makes them work for me.
It's nice. Yeah, I need to get some of that. You're gonna see me struggle with liquid glue doing it because I need to get some of that. All right.
Yeah, it's awesome stuff. Oh,
I think
look at
I'm
that
going
root
with
beer.
Root beer.
Well, the question is why aren't we also drinking root beer floats right now?
You know, one of these days we'll learn, right? Well, you know why, Kelly, Mary? Because we are winging it.
Yes,
we didn't
are winging
prepare enough.
No.
Oh. One thing I wanted to mention that I think is really brilliant. You guys know, if you've watched, any of you out there have watched my videos, you know I like Lawn Fawn interactive dies and die sets because like these, you can mix and match the pieces so you can get more use. But another thing is they think of the littlest details. So like you can use this die, what's included in the set, to cut the inside so it's like a half full glass of root beer. I'm going for a full glass. And so like this one here, the Build-A-Drink, there's like a wave die so you can kind of make it, you know, half full or whatever. I like that they add those details so I don't have to try to wing that on my own. Yeah, everybody wants root beer. So, did somebody ask what colors I used? I think I used, oh, they're still out here. I used Lawn Fawn Dough and Walnut. And I did that on like on the, what's your off-white cardstock called?
The vanilla malt.
Vanilla malt, yes. So I did that, that's vanilla malt on the back. And then everything else is white. Okay, so what you got going on?
So I'm just peeling up. I just wanted to show the double-sided adhesive sheet. So it's got like sticky on the back. You're essentially making your own sticker. And so what I'm going to do is just peel off one side and put this right onto my piece of cardstock. All right. And then I can just run this through the die cut machine like this. Yeah. And then when I do that, I'm going to get this piece that has like a whole sticker on the front. So it's really cool. That's why it's fun for little intricate die cuts too. Nice. But for the back of this one, I'm going to use my liquid glue. Oh, so that's going to make it really easy to put everything together and you don't have to worry about the liquid glue. Well, I still have to cut my acetate. Did you cut yours already, pre-cut? Yes, the lovely Rebecca here pre-cut all my pieces. So I'm like I said, I'm like a cooking show here. When's Rebecca going to get on an airplane and come cut my pieces? I know. You gotta. Are you ready to go to Ohio? It's not cold right now. Yeah. So. No, it's beautiful here. So I thought I'd show a tip on how I cut my acetate. If you have thick acetate, sometimes a die, it doesn't want to cut through it completely. Sometimes it does. You never know. What I'm going to do is, what I like to do is I put my die onto my acetate piece, and then I put a piece of cardstock, scrap cardstock behind it. So I have the die, the acetate, and cardstock. And then I run it through my die cut machine. By putting that extra piece of cardstock behind the acetate, I find that it will more likely cut through it with one pass. So just that little bit of pressure. That's such a good tip. Somebody asked what size this mug is. This is, it's like 2.5 by 2 3/4. You can see each of these big squares is an inch. That helps. All right, so that didn't cut completely through. I used my extra strong acetate. All right, just the one part didn't cut through, so I got to trim the extra. All right. And then one of my other little shaker tips is I always take a powder tool and then I just run it along the inside once I have all my pieces stacked up. That way, if there's any excess like stickiness, it'll de-tackify it. And very smart. Move around in there better. So now I have this acetate here. Oh, this is going to make me want to have a nice cool beverage. We have an old-fashioned root beer stand near us. That's just awesome. Way, really? Yes, the kids love it. And that's why I'm thinking about getting it. I'm going to see if they have gift cards to put to the... Oh, to put in there. That would be so cute. What is that place called, Mike? Do you know? I don't even remember. All right, I'm going to do the same thing. I love that. We even have, in this release, we have this cute little money pocket die that you can put the gift card in. I'm trying to see where the other so it's sized for a it's sized so you can fit, so like you could put it inside the card and then you can put here's my $10. I was just gonna say I didn't have $10 in there. I know. I needed it the other day when I got my fries at McDonald's. Or you can put the gift card in there, which is really cute. And I'm gonna take my $10 back. I was literally going, I don't know. Can you imagine? We'd find this years later when we. I'm like, I need a card. Oh, look, it's already got the money in it. So we did this cute little money jar because people kept saying, I want a cute way to give cash, which is a really good graduation gift. And so we have the little money that you can put inside of our How You Bean jar. We have this jar that has all these different add-ons. Yep. This is actually the 9th one we've done. And then you can do the little money or the gift card inside.
That is
I know, I'm gonna
cute.
be
And
surprised
that's on your new release, right?
Yes, yeah, and then I
Yes.
like here I filled it full of die cut flowers, so I like that like you can use the pocket in different ways. I like the idea. This looked like a little jean pocket filled with flowers, you know. So yeah, so it's a really cute die. So it's
That's
a fun
awesome.
way to like either give cash or a gift card that's cute. It's always nice to be able to make a gift like that cute, you know.
So I don't have the double-sided adhesive sheets that you all get for free if you order today, but I used liquid adhesive, and I'm hoping you can see. I tried to put the liquid adhesive towards the outer edge so that when it goes down, it doesn't squish into the well and hold too much onto my little shaker bits. And another thing I like to do is spread those shaker bits out in the opening, just so none of them are like stacked up and get stuck when you put the acetate on. So now I can put my acetate right on top. There we go. Oh, we had one jump out. There we go. Okay. So now that is sealed up in there, and then I've got one pretty one I'll put right on top, and then I'll put something heavy on it while it dries. But see, you don't have to wait for that because you use the double-sided.
Because I'm using so it's yeah, it's gonna help give that like it's for the impatient folks like me.
Well,
And
it's got to be handy too when doing shaker cards. So there we go.
yeah, for sure, I love it. It makes it so easy, and it kind of takes that you know, that kind of like stress out of it, which is good because we don't want to be stressed when we're crafting. And then here
we already have enough stress, right?
Yeah, we don't need extra stress. So here I'm just taking some die cut gumballs. So the gumball machine has like all these little gumball dies, and it cuts 3 at a time. And so I cut a bunch of our different textured colored cardstocks, which are really pretty. And then instead of like ink blending all of these and doing all of that, I'm just actually taking a marker and just adding a little swipe of color on the edge, and it's making it look like I ink blended it. But I'm just doing that, and especially once it's in the shaker, like it's gonna look so cute.
Oh, I love that. So much faster.
And then these are the textured cardstocks. So we have like all these packs of like random colors. So like it'll be like all shades of pink and red and orange. And so I just went through and kind of picked out cute pastel gumball-y kind of feeling colors. And now I'm just gonna add my little swipes of color. I know.
I will say, if you've never used Lawn Fawn cardstock, it's definitely worth checking out. Beautiful colors.
Oh, I'm so glad you like it. Yeah, the colors they're so happy, you know. And then I wanted to show you some other cute things things I've made lately. This is we have this whole desert stamp set, and and it just cracks me up because we have you know, Lawn Fawn, we have a lot of critters, and so I was really excited that we have like a couple brand new critters, like a fennec fox.
Okay, his ears. Adorable. Can you hold that up to the camera? Because that little guy's ears are the cutest thing. Look at his ears.
Isn't he so cute? Oh my gosh, it's so adorable. It just cracks me up. And we have a Roadrunner in this stamp set too, which I love the Roadrunner. So the cards with this are so cute. And then like we have this desert canyon backdrop. So it's just so fun because I don't see a lot of desert cards out there. And then my favorite part about it is that we have, I got you some desert for your birthday, and then it says, oops, I meant dessert. So it makes me laugh.
So you got the cake in there too.
Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, there's a cake in there too for, you know, for our little like dessert pun.
That's cute. I think I want to go lighter than that. I don't know. Let me see. I cut a few of these the foam for on top, and I'm trying to decide what I want to do on them. I'm overthinking, which is what I normally do.
For the little like, the foam or the ice. It could be the ice cream.
I think I'm going to do a little trick here. I'm going overboard, but you know, I'm going to cut along the little fluffs here to add a little extra shading. So I cut off this fluff.
Oh, I like that.
Going to kind of create a mask so I can do some extra shading above that fluff. This is why I don't have time to do anything else in my life, because I overthink masking the fluffs of my my root beer
I'm the same
foam.
way. Like I'll like this card, it'll be like, oh, oh, but it needs more treats. It needs more.
Oh, that is cute.
We were really inspired by food in this release, if you can't tell. Like lots of
Were you
treats.
hungry?
We're always hungry here. And
Yeah.
we decided we needed to make a reel for our Instagram, and so we made a whole ice cream sundae cart, because we needed to.
Oh,
So
that's
we all had ice
awesome.
cream sundaes at work, just in the name of, in the name of a stamp set.
Well, I think we're gonna. Hopefully, I'll get to the cocktails, the cocktail drinks, and maybe we'll have to make a cocktail stand. For
Oh, right? Yeah. Okay, cocktail plus ice cream sundaes. Oh, perfect.
there we go. So I did a little. This is subtle, but I think it adds a
Oh,
little
I
something.
like it. I think
So
it's gorgeous.
this is an ink I need to use more often. It's sugar cookie, so it's like a soft warm color that would be great just for like adding a neutral bit of interest to the back of a card. Or here it was a nice little bit of shading on my root beer foam.
I love it. Yeah, it's like such a subtle ink. The other one that's really good for that is our jellyfish ink, which is for no line coloring, but it's like the perfect like that, just a little bit of shadow.
All right. Yeah, I think, and your lawn fawn fog cardstock is one of my most used colors. That very light gray.
Oh yeah, because it's just a little something.
Yep. In fact, that would
that
be
little extra.
probably good for the glass too if you don't want to do white. Look at that.
Ooh,
Oh, that's
yeah.
so fun. My goodness.
Look at all these little gumballs. So I have some extra gumballs. I didn't want to put too many in there, but I'll just save those for another card. And then what I like to do when I do a shaker with just die cuts is I like to put chunky glitter inside of it. So it just gives a little extra sparkle.
Sparkle for it.
Yeah, because I didn't want to do any little shaker bits in this one since I have the gumballs in there. I didn't want them to cover up the gumballs. But when I add the little sparkle, it's so cute and pretty. And now I'm going to be covered in glitter all day.
So that's your chunky glitter? Is that what it is?
That's the chunky glitter. Yeah, it's really pretty. It's like this like bigger sparkly bits, so they're really nice for putting inside of shakers. Or I like to do for Christmas time, like across the edge of like a snowbank. It looks so pretty.
Yeah, because I'm always afraid to put fine glitter inside of a shaker. I'm just always afraid. But chunky glitter, I think.
The chunky glitter is, yeah, because it's
better.
a little bit bigger. Yeah, it doesn't kind of like seep out of it.
Yep. All right. So I took the cherry dies from the Build-A-Drink cocktail set, and I created a little cherry. And what's cool is the die has a little, you can see there, the die makes a notch on the top of the cherry where you can tuck the cherry stem in it. So it really looks like it's coming out of it. And I think I'm going to tuck this underneath one of my little fluffs here. Look at that.
That's so cute.
Oh, but I also need a straw. So I made a straw from the Lawn Fawn Build-A-Drink. So that's this set here. I used the straw and I'm cut it from white cardstock, but I want it to be striped. So I'm going to put red stripes on it.
Oh, cute.
So how's your shaker going there?
Good. I'm going to peel up my double-sided adhesive sheet here now. And
Awesome.
Wishing I had fingernails. Here we go.
Sometimes you wish you had them when you craft, and sometimes you wish you didn't.
I know, right? Yeah. It's like just depends. So I'm peeling this up, and now you can see it's just a sticker. And so I can just put this acetate piece right on top.
Ah, perfect. So much easier than what I did.
It makes it super, super simple. And then funny enough, I used fog cardstock, and right now this is a really cute design by Audrey on our design team, and I just loved her pink gumball machine, so I'm like inspired by her gumball machine. And so now here I have the fog cardstock we were just talking about. That's perfect. I put the double-sided adhesive sheet on the back of this one, so now I can just peel up this back piece like that, and now it's like a sticker, and I can just lay that on top.
Oh, see, that makes it easier. So that double-sided adhesive sheet is what folks watching can get with any order
Yes.
if you click my link below and add the double-sided adhesive sheet into your cart. And there's a link for that. It's all in the description. Oop,
Yes.
dropping things
Yeah.
here.
And we have the free gift going on too. So we have a free stamp set as well, which is so super cute with these little guys.
So
These
that's
little
with orders
fruit friends
of 60, right? Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Orders of
So you
60
can get
with,
2 free gifts today.
yeah, which is so fun. I know. I'm going to show. Oh, I was showing you. Here's kind of like a pastel version of that cute little treat cart.
Look at the rainbow awning. That
Isn't
is
that so
adorable.
fun?
And that's in the new release section. If you all
That's
haven't
in the
been
news.
to Lawn Fawn's website, one of the things that's really great about them is they share a lot of examples for each product. So, I mean, even if you just want some inspiration for colors or different themes, go check out their website because they have lots of examples. Mike, there was a question I saw before. Did you catch it by any chance? It was for Kelly, I thought. Hang on, where is it? Okay. Oh, there we go. Amber asked, could you
Yes.
please recommend an interactive die to use with hot air balloon images, please? Because you've got some cute hot air balloon stuff and kites.
Yes. So we have a die called Pull and Pop. And we'll grab we can try to grab one of the cards. Oh, there to show. But we might have one up there. I'm not sure. But the Pull and Pop is super, super cute because when you pull the tab, the image pops right up off the card, kind of like a classic pop-up book from when we were kids. And so it looks like the hot air balloon is floating. And we can always put a link to that video in the comments so people can see it. But it's such a cute die, and it's perfect for like kites, hot air balloons, birds, anything that's flying.
I think I did a video with that too. So I probably have a video.
Right.
If Brienne is here, she's my link ninja. She's excellent at finding my videos and sharing them in the comments. So that will, oh, look at that.
So here, as you pull it, this is the pull and pop. So it not only pulls it, but it also rotates it forward. Isn't that so cute?
So cute.
So with a hot air balloon, it would be so cute. And then we have a brand new, it's called Whoosh Kites, a brand new stamp set. So look how cute this is with all the little kites. And so you can have the kites fly up into the air too, which would be adorable.
So one of the other ideas I toyed with, can you keep that stamp set in the screen real quick?
Oh, yeah.
So one of the other ideas I thought about doing today was doing like a pendulum on the little kites with the mice hanging, so it looks like one of the little mouse is hanging from a kite that got away, and he's kind of swinging in the sky. That was the other idea I was gonna do,
gosh,
but then I saw these shakers and I was sold. This is what I wanted to use.
Yeah, so this one, and Jennifer does have a pull and pop video too, so hopefully we can link that. And then somebody was also asking what Copic colors we recommend for our cute critters, and I like E30s and E40s the best for critters. But also, if you check out our intro videos to stamp sets, you can see what colors I use. Like for example, to color these guys, which is E30s here, and I do really simple, easy coloring. And so you can kind of see different colors that will look cute. I always think that you can make any colors that you have work. You don't need special colors. You can layer what you have already in your stash to it's going to look beautiful.
Another tip, if you're looking for colors, coloring suggestions for Lawn Fawn images, Jen Shirkus, I don't know if she's here or not, but Jen has, I think she's here. She is really good at coloring those small images in a very approachable way. So maybe if Brienne or Jen are here, they can add a link to her channel, because my guess is she's got a lot of videos coloring different Lawn Fawn images. She does classes too, and they're great.
Yes, so that is such a good suggestion.
My straw, I went a little overboard here because that's my jam. I had these red cardstock strips, and instead of I could have used a red marker to draw stripes on my straw, but I thought I'd just use those strips. So I glued them down. Hopefully it's dry enough now. And then I'll just flip it over and trim it off. And now I'll have a red and white striped straw because why not? You know?
That is such a cute, and it's a fun way to use those little scraps that we all save.
Yep. Yes. I always like to cut the extra off things before I throw it away because you never know when you can use them. And Kelly, have you seen these new scissors from Tim Holtz yet?
No, I haven't. Those look so nice.
Oh. I'm so glad he exists. That's all I can say because
Right?
they're wonderful. They lock and look at how tiny the tip is, so you can fussy cut easy.
Oh my
I love
gosh,
'em.
those look amazing. Ooh, I want to try those.
They are brand new. He just released them yesterday. I've been playing with them off screen and finally I'm allowed to share them. I just love them. So I'm trying to decide what to do here. I'm going to have,
And then
look
I'm
at that
layering.
straw.
So the die, the gumball machine die has all these like cute layering pieces that you can then layer on top to add the color to your gumball machine. And so that's what I'm working on now.
What
is
color
layering
pink
all
is
these
that?
cute-
Because that's a great pink.
It's called Ballet Slippers, and it is the most beautiful pink cardstock. And it's a really good one for like if you wanted to ink blend a little on the edges and make it like a little bit darker. It like just looks, it always looks so pretty. So I highly recommend it.
Is it one of your textured ones or non-textured?
No, this is just the non-textured 100-pound
Okay.
cardstock. The texture one is nice because it's a lighter weight, 80-pound, and it has the texture on one side, but smooth on the other, so you can choose.
Gotcha.
Then on our 100-pound cardstock, it's the heavier weight and it's all smooth.
Right.
So it's just like depending on, it's like whatever your mood is that day.
Yeah, for sure. So I talk about your fog cardstock a lot, your Blue Jay, and then let me see what else. The other one that in fact, my dividers in my craft room, I wonder if I can pull one out here. I like these colors so much that, well, this isn't there. I use them as the dividers in my...
Wait, really? Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So I'm a big fan of the mermaid and the guava.
Oh,
Aren't those
I know.
great?
They're so beautiful, aren't they? Ugh, that makes
Beautiful.
me smile.
So I think of you when I create a million dividers.
Oh, I love that.
All
I know.
right.
Every time I'm not an organized person, so everything that I do is just whatever you have suggested. So everything that we have in here. So I appreciate your organization tips all the time.
Well, I'm organized-ish. It's kind of gotten out of hand this year, but I need to, sometimes I think you just need to step back and be like, okay, let's start over, like refresh it, because not that how I have it organized is bad. It just, some things I just put away and I don't put it away in the right way, and then it kind of gets built up. Like my stencils. After I use a stencil, I'll go in and just throw it in my stencil container instead of putting it in the right category. I need to go in and fix all that. But
we do that
sometimes
too, like, yeah, because they're drying and then you're like,
Yeah. Yes. And you want to move on to the next card sometimes, and that's what happens. All right, let me show you what I'm using on the background because I was really excited about this die. I've always loved the quilted dies from Lawn Fawn. I've used them in videos many times, and now there is a star quilted. So this cuts a 4 1/4 by 5.5 inch piece, and then it does the faux stitching and then a tiny little star in the center. And I popped out all the tiny little stars from this and I kept it, and I'm gonna put it into a shaker card later on. So you can take the little stars you pop out and add it to a shaker card. Did you do that there? Oh, look at that. Oh, that's so cute.
Yes, Rebecca made this card, and the same thing. I never thought about saving all the little stars to be shaker bits. That's such a good idea.
I'm not organized enough to save all the stars.
Yeah, but yeah, so this one Rebecca ink blended over it to create like the glow look, and then this is the mason jar is one of these Build-A-Drink sets like the ones we're using today, but we have a little lantern add-on for it in this release, so it looks like there's fairy lights in there with the cute little fireflies around.
Oh, that'd be fun to use a little light in too.
Right? I know. Some of the easy lights or Chibitronic lights. Oh, it'd be so cute.
So
And then I brought this card out too because I feel like this has been like my color palette lately is like these like soft, like pastel-y colors.
Is that
I saw this card, I was like, ooh.
Is that because you're ready for good weather to come, maybe?
I think so, maybe.
That might be it. So that somebody asked what that pink was again. Was it ballet slipper. Is that
ballet
right?
slippers.
Okay.
Ballet slippers. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm putting this die cut onto gold, and since this is slick, it'll take a little bit longer for the glue, liquid glue to dry. So I actually put some tape runner down also. So there's a little tape runner and a little bit of liquid glue. And between the two, it'll hold now and in the long run. And that way I have gold peeking out. Oh, my gold piece isn't big enough. Let's see if I can make it work. No, I can't. I'll save this. Let me wipe this off so I can save this for later and get a new gold piece. This is cut too narrow. I took it out of my scraps and it's cut too narrow, but I can save it, no problem. Yeah, the fairy light card's cute, and that you could definitely use that for drinks too, like a lemonade glass.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure, right? And then speaking of the glasses, if you ever want to make that kind of cocktail look, the paper from our Rainbow Ever After collection has that like kind of gradient look, so you could just use like a pattern paper to fill it in. And I'm going to be using that for the back of my card today.
Perfect.
Yeah, because I'm going to use this radiant heart backdrop, but I'm actually going to cover up the heart with the gumball machine. So it's a different way to use the backdrop die, which I love that. I love being able to look at a die and find all these new ways to use it.
Absolutely.
And so it's like getting a totally different look out of it.
So has the Lawn Fawn team that was at Create, Shari and Allison, have they recovered?
I don't know,
From Simon's
Allison, have you
sister?
recovered?
The first 2 days at home, I laid on my couch staring at the ceiling.
I did that.
I am now. By the next day, I felt great. I was ready to come back. But it was so much fun. I loved meeting everyone, and everyone was so happy to be there. I was comparing it to Disneyland. The same energy.
It's true. It's true. It's like kids in a candy store in that room. We just have such a good time.
And it was Allison's first like in-person event like that she'd ever traveled to within crafting. So I thought that was so cool too.
That's
I volunteer for everything in the future. It was so fun. I enjoyed every second. I could do it every weekend. Okay.
Wow. Well, she's young. She can do that every weekend.
That's true. That's true.
I can't do that.
It's like
You're
a
on your
week
own,
easy
kid.
to recover. I think Shari was ready to be done with me by the end, though. I think she was ready for a break from my excitement.
Shari's one of
I
my
love it. Allison
favorite
and I-
people too.
Shari's the best. And she's coming to visit in just a few days.
Oh, I might have to get on a plane with her.
Please
Yes.
do. You can come celebrate Miles' 4th birthday with us.
Oh, wonderful. Then Lila's gonna have to come too, because
I love that.
I want this straw up here. This is where I start overthinking it all. Let's see here. Oh, Beverly asked what I use to wipe off the gold cardstock. Well, gold cardstock is slick, so I just used a baby wipe. And it came right off. Rubbing alcohol would work too. I think I want it like that. That's what I want. Oh my goodness. This is so cute.
It's so adorable. All right, so here when I take the gumball machine off,
Oh,
it like creates such a cute little thing. Oh, I was.
and what's the name of that background die again?
This is the radiant heart backdrop, but I just
Okay.
forgot that I wanted to make a ground, so I'm gonna sneak something in here. I think it's gonna be too tall.
Oh, here, let me turn it down.
Let's see. No, I got it.
I love when this stuff comes together. Oh, it's so fun.
Right?
All
Oh my
right.
gosh, look how cute that is.
I already
The
made my
striped
leaf,
straw.
but it went running. Let's see. I'm going to put a little leaf in here. Because why not? Because I can. All
Because
right.
you can. I know. That's what I love about playing with
Oh,
like
there
little
it is.
die cuts and making things. Sometimes it makes me feel like I'm playing with like miniatures, like in a dollhouse.
I agree.
Because it's like you're like, oh, put this here, put that there. It's just so fun. I'm sneaking this under here.
There we go.
Do
Okay.
some card surgery.
Oh, yes. I'm always doing card surgery. I think I'm gonna cheat here.
Right?
I like to cheat. I'm going to tape my straw down. Nobody will ever see.
I don't know what I got on here.
He needs to be up higher. Do you name your pieces? Like I'll say he needs to be higher, or Like the other day I named a bird Frank.
Oh
Like I
yeah,
name my
everything
pieces.
we like.
There we go. That's what
Yes, I mean they should be named, right? Everything's like everything I refer to as like a he or a she.
Yes, for sure.
And then
I gotta make
all
sure
right,
I'm
now I've got my
shaking
little
before I go
ground for
down.
my gumball. I know
Oh,
that's the
come
best part. Is I
on.
gotta
Look
keep
at
testing my
this.
paper.
See, this is
It's
what's
so
fun about
cute.
die sets like this. You guys did all the thinking. I just need to assemble it. And oh, look, how fun is that?
Oh my gosh, it's so cute with the
Actually, I
little
think I'm gonna-
bubbles, with the shakers. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I did tiny little tiny little gemstones, the smallest ones I could find, but little sequins would work too.
The gemstones look really, because they really do look like little bubbles. I wanted to,
Yeah,
because
they
we were
do.
talking about playing with little miniatures. This one is the Ta-Da Diorama, which you made such
Oh,
gorgeous
wait.
cards last
I gotta
year
stop
with.
and watch this. Okay.
Oh
go
yeah,
ahead.
so you made these amazing cards with the Ta-Da Diorama, and we make little like add-on windows, but this time we made a shop add-on, so it turns the Ta-Da Diorama into a shop, and then when you
Look at
open
those-
it, it's like the cutest little three-dimensional shop. I opened it too aggressively. Wait.
Look at that. Look at the
It's an
windows.
ice cream shop. Isn't that cute? It's got a little menu. And Shari made a card where she turned it into a sewing shop. You could turn it into a little craft shop. Like you can make your own little shops. Someone turned it into a bakery. So it's so fun because it really does look like this little shop. They're outside the shop downtown, and then now they're in there. It's just this is when I talk to my stamps. I'm like, oh, okay, look at this cute little shop, and now we're gonna add some ice cream here. Oh, what's the flavors gonna be? Because we've got the flavors in the back.
Because you get to color it whatever flavor you want it to be.
Right.
Look at
so
that.
I love doing these fun little mini things.
And that's the Ta-Da Diorama. Is that what it's called?
That's the Ta-Da Diorama, because
Okay.
we named it that because we kept going ta-da.
Of course.
Crazy in the office.
Yeah.
going around to
So this
die.
is the die itself, and it works great on its own. But then we always like to make add-ons to like make it new and special. And so this time we actually have two add-ons. We have this little shop one, and then we have a sunburst window add-on too. And what I like about all these little things is that you could use them on the ta-da, but you could use them as little windows on a card too. So you could really play around with that. And so like the little sunburst window, like, look, it's the same die, but look how different. And it's got the little desert inside with the Roadrunner.
But it's the same.
It's the same interactive die with
die
just a
set.
different window. Yeah. So
Wow.
it kind of like makes it new and fresh by adding the different windows on there. And this little guy like meep meep, it's just so cute.
See, you have to make sounds. You have to.
You have to.
Tiffany's asked if those are hard to put together. They aren't, because I've done a video with it, and Kelly's done a video with it on the Lawn Fawn site, the Ta-Da Diorama, and you just you follow along doing it, and you watch us glue it together, and you hit pause, and then you do it, and then keep going, and once you've done one or two, it really starts to come together pretty quickly. Somebody also said, it went by quick, I couldn't see the comment on who suggested it, but they said, use your little crafty mice to do a craft store.
Oh my gosh, how cute would that be? That's our Just Add Glitter stamp set. Oh my gosh. Okay, now I want to make that next.
So I
That would be
finished
so
my guy
cute.
here. So
Oh my
I put
gosh, it's
gold
adorable.
behind the stars, and then
my
a gold with the Scripty and Joy. This is one of your older die sets, isn't it?
Yes,
Or
it
dies,
is.
yes.
But it's like a oldie but a
Classic.
goodie.
Yep.
Oh
And then
my
I
gosh,
did
how cute is that?
the little cherry and my striped straw. And it
The striped
shakes.
straw, I think, is my favorite part. It makes the whole thing like the pop of red. It's so cute.
So there you go.
Oh my gosh.
Fun. So that's
And
my
then-
first one. If we have time, you got to finish yours. Let's see what you got.
Yeah, so I've got this is that kite stamp set that we were talking about earlier called Whoosh Kites. And it has these cute little mice. And if you're a Lawn Fawn fan, we have lots of mice sets where they're doing different things, and you can kind of mix and match all the different mice. But I thought it would be a cute idea to show how you could take these guys that are holding the kite strings, but what you could do is that you could give them a gumball to hold, and it would then take this into a whole new thing, because now he's going to hold a gumball. So I thought that would be
Of
really
course he
cute
is.
to add into the card. And it's, I like, once again, it's a way to use your stamp set in a new way, which is really fun. So now I can make kite cards and gumball cards, or they could hold the ice cream cones. I mean, there's so many cute things.
Well, you have a lot of different critters that you could have a gumball party with the gumball machine.
Right?
Lots of different
Yeah.
things you can use. And it'd be
So
fun
many
to put
different ones.
glossy accents on the gumball machine so it's shiny. You could use
Oh
glitter
my gosh,
paper.
that is so cute. I would
while
love
you're-
that. I haven't used
Yeah.
glossy accents in a long time. I need to use it again.
Yeah, I often forget because you got to wait for it to dry.
Yeah.
And
So now
as you
he's-
know, usually in a hurry.
I know, right? So then this guy, I call him, because we're talking naming things, I call him the Yay Mouse, because he's
I like that. Mine are usually like, Frank or Fred or, Wilma or something.
I like that.
Yes, Beverly, this definitely could be a beer. What I would do is skip the cherry, unless you want a cherry in your beer, and then you could do like more of a golden color on the inside. And you could, look at that. If you cover up the cherry and the straw, it definitely can look like a beer. So that's what actually, to be honest with you, it drew me in because it looks like a beer. There, oh, look at that.
Yes.
There's a beer for you. Look at that.
There's the beer, and this was yellow cardstock with, I think, fossilized amber distress ink. So just yellow cardstock and an orangey colored, distress ink on the edges gives you that beer look.
Yes, we all like a beer look, don't we? Look at that. That's awesome. All right, I think I'm going to, while you finish your little mice there, do you know what colors you used on those mice, or the colors that you mentioned before?
Yes, yeah. Actually, maybe Rebecca, do you want to grab them for me? Because I can even show quickly how quickly I color these guys, and they look so nice. Let's see here. I know I'm cutting my little foam strips, but now I can't wait to have those scissors to cut my foam strips with.
Yeah, they're wonderful. They come in a bigger size too, the Big Mama. So these are the Big
nice.
Mama, and these are the babies.
Look at that.
The Big Mamas are great too because you don't have that, you can just grab it like that without having to, slip your finger into it.
Look at that.
But you could do it however you want. It doesn't really matter. But pretty sharp. Well, they are sharp. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I like all the tools that Tim comes up with because they're made by Tonic, and Tonic does a really good job. So between Tim's great ideas and Tonic's great manufacturing, you get good products. Somebody asked, Kelly, where did you get your inspiration for your critters? Where do you get inspiration for your critters?
We just love cute things. So anytime we can think of something cute, or we can think of a pun that would be silly, that's kind of how we come up with it. So like the desert, thinking of like the whole dessert thing, and like being able to say, oh, I got you some dessert for your birthday. Oops, I meant dessert. Like that's what just makes us laugh here. So
Yes.
we just love like silly things like that. And so then we're like, okay, well, desert. We haven't really done desert before. What new critters can we bring in? Oh, a roadrunner, a fennec fox, a tortoise. We have a little scorpion now. And so then that'll then inspire us to be like, oh, let's do this like desert canyon backdrop. Can you grab me the the die for this?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and so like this is this desert canyon backdrop so that they can have a little scene to play around in. So it's like
so fun.
So that's kind of how we go down our rabbit holes of like critters, and then where they're playing and how they're going. Yeah, and then we have like little cactus borders, because then we're like, well, now they need a cactus border, and so so like you can see where we go. Like we go down a rabbit hole of like, oh, but then they need a sunshine. We keep adding things.
I love the sunshine.
The card from Audrey's the rainbow. Sky one. Rebecca's gonna grab this other really gorgeous card with let's see. It's gonna be
All right.
Oh yeah. Oh, this one's really fun. This is a nighttime scene. So we just kind of keep,
The colors in that sky are amazing.
Isn't that fun? And this is, again, starting with the textured cardstock and then just adding like a bluish color and then a black around the edges. But by starting with the color of the cardstock, it kind of like makes the whole, you know, scene kind of come to life, which is really fun.
Gotcha. Nice. Is the interactive part separate die versus the shop die? Beverly wants to know more about that Ta-Da diorama.
Oh, yes. Okay, so the Ta-Da diorama is this die. And this die has everything that you need to make a Ta-Da diorama. It has this cool rectangle window. It has like little banners you can add, even clouds and a moon and everything. And it has the inserts. But then what we like to do here at Lawn Fawn is go like, okay, well, now we've got this cute die, but like, what else could we add to it? And so that's why we then have the shop add-on. So while this die works completely on its own, now we'll have this cute little add-on that turns it into a shop. Or we have like a heart-shaped window, for example, or this new sunburst window. So they're just kind of add-ons that take a die that you might already have in your stash and make it kind of fun and new. And so in this case, you know, you get this little shop, which is just so fun.
I love the add-ons that you offer, and I like that you call them add-ons. So when you're in the shop, you can, if it says add-ons, that means there's something that already exists that it goes with. So you can use it in so many different ways. Mike added both of the shop add-on and the Ta-Da diorama in the supply list below. So if you refresh,
well, it's on the page.
It's on the page. If you go to the visual supply list link at the top of my description and refresh that page, it'll pop up.
What shaker bits did you use?
What shaker bits did I use?
That root beer.
For the root beer, I'm not sure. These are tiny ones. They might be tiny crystals from Honeybee. I think they might be because they're super small. But little iridescent sequins would be great. I saw somebody ask how to make bubbles in the beer. They're dies that actually makes these little bubbles. So you can cut, so the background, which would be your beer, you cut that from maybe like a, you know, you saw her example before with like the yellowish color, then cut this from the background and then you would have little bubbles in there. Nancy asks, does the Ta-Da diorama have the full step-by-step directions for assembly?
Yes. So if you check out our intro video, and what's nice is if you go to lawnfawn.com and you click on, well, really any product, because we have videos for every product, but any of the interactives, you can see the video right there on the page. So you don't even have to search for the video. It's right there. You can also look on Jennifer's channel and search her channel because she has incredible videos with a lot of our interactive dies as well. So, and hers are amazing. So you can look at both of them and then just follow along. And in our videos, we do like a very basic, we just use plain cardstock at the beginning to show how to put it together. So you can follow step by step. And they're really easy. Like Jennifer said, once you start to put them together, you're like, oh, okay, this is how it goes. You know, it becomes, yeah, you know, almost second nature once you do it once or twice.
I agree. And you do a really good job in your videos explaining how to put them together. Because when I get a new die set from you, you know, I have to learn it too. So you send me your videos and that's where I learn it from. And they're so easy to follow and they're all on the website.
Yeah, and that's nice. You don't have to search for them because they're right there, you know, which makes it, you know, super easy to kind of go, oh yeah, okay, this is how I put it together.
All right, so I made myself a little beverage here. I don't know what it is. I probably should have put something in there. You know what? I forgot. I need a straw that goes in there. So I'm going to make a straw real quick. And I'm going to do my straw from, well, no, I need a straw and a drink or an umbrella. Why not? But this time I won't make my straw striped to save a little bit of time. Yeah, Lawn Fawn videos are very, very helpful. Yeah, if you look in the description below of this video, you'll see there is information on free gifts that Lawn Fawn is giving folks right now. This probably should have gone inside, but whatever, it's good enough. If you spend $60 or more, you get a free stamp set, and that automatically gets added to your order. You don't have to do anything for that to get added. It's the stamp set she's showing right there. Then if you use my link below, if you could just click that link right there at the top, and add to your cart the double-sided adhesive sheets. You get those free with any order. And that's exclusive to my viewers. All you have to do is click the link or use the code that's in my description and add that to your cart. There's a link to add it to your cart. Then when you go to checkout, it'll say that that is 0, which as she demonstrated is fantastic for making little shakers.
Yeah, or adding like, if you do those like little tiny die cut, like delicate words, it's really great for that too.
Oh my goodness, I just made an umbrella for my drink that quickly. Okay, so where are we going that's warm? Because apparently I'm making a drink for it.
I like it.
That's fun. I do need a cherry too. I really would like, oh no, I forgot about my lemon.
Ooh,
oh
yeah,
my goodness.
a little lemon slice on the side.
I got to figure out how I want to put that in there. Maybe I'll just tuck it at the top. Let's see here.
I'm
Look how cute this
I'm
little
adding
lemon
all
is.
my extra gumballs in now. I'm like, oh, I got extra gumballs. I can layer more things on my card.
Look at that. Can you show the stamp set for the gumball again?
Oh,
Or
the
where you got
faces?
that sentiment?
Oh yeah, so actually I wanted to show that too because it's really fun. So I got that from our treat cart stamp set, which is the stamp set that we used. Oh, here, this is easier to see. This is a stamp set that we used to create the little shop I showed you, and like, I mean, look at this. And we're gonna be making more
So cute.
add-ons for the treat cart. So like, this is a little sneak peek for you guys. In fall winter, we have a coffee add-on that turns into a coffee cart.
Oh,
So like,
no way.
I know,
No
right?
way.
So yeah, it's so fun. And so I like that right now it's ice cream, but in the future we're gonna have other things that you can do with it. And I'm actually using the sentiments in this are so cool and cute. And we do these like mix and match sentiments. So like all the little words are separate. So like you could say you're the coolest pop, or you're the sweetest friend, or you're the best friend, or have the happiest Father's Day ever. You can say you're the sweetest friend ever. So you can like mix and match them, and they're all on the same size base. So if you line them up together, so you're the, and then sweetest, and they just naturally cling to each other like that. And then you just can line up, oops, I put front upside down. And you can just line them up just like that, and then take your block and pick it up. And now you get like cute custom sentiments.
So it's kind of like doing stamp surgery.
Yeah, exactly.
You know when
But
you do
we've,
stamp
like,
surgery?
Exactly, when you cut them apart and they're kind of done. And we even have another stamp set called Henry's Build-a-Sentiment, which is this concept like on, you know, on like steroids, because it's all mix and match. And so here you can see like it's all these mix and match words.
Yep.
That you can put together to create different phrases. So I like that. So I was able to take a look, and we do this in the release. We're like, we make sure that there's cute sentiments that'll work with a die set in one of the stamp sets. So we had the "You're the Sweetest Friend" to go along with these guys. I was trying to see.
Yeah, I agree.
And
Nancy
then-
said that font is one of the best. I agree.
Oh, it's such a great one. And we have we have the stamp version, and we have die cut letters in it too.
Yep, I have those here somewhere because I was thinking about using them today. The Henry?
Yeah, the Henrys. And we named it that because that's my son's middle name. So that's where the Henrys name comes from.
I like it. I like it.
I keep adding
All right.
more gumballs as I find them.
Well, I keep adding stuff to my cup here. I'm not sure all the things I want to add. I just might put that up there. Maybe put a cherry on there too. Oh my gosh, this is too fun. However, where are my cherry stems? I know I made some. Here we go. Mike found them for me.
Somebody was asking the colors that I used to make the mice.
There you go.
And these were the 3 that I did. And I try to make it as easy as possible. So I'll just do like a dark line around where anywhere there's a curve, I just follow it. And I go like this, and I give like a little foot, and I put one on his hand just like that. And then I just blend it out. So now I just go with my medium.
That's why I like your images, because they're easy to color. Because
Yeah,
I'm
you
on a
don't.
struggle bus every time it comes to coloring. So
Yeah,
the
you
fact
don't have
that
to
they're
make
small
it.
is good.
Yeah, it makes it so easy. And honestly, like he would look just as cute in one color. You don't have to do any crazy shading or anything, but I just went dark, medium, light, and that's it. And then I can just use my light marker to just add a little bit of color to the belly. And then I always come in with the pink, the R30 is what I like. And then I just do the ear and the nose. And I always give them rosy cheeks. And then that's it.
So you use E30 for rosy cheeks?
Or R30 for rosy
Or
cheeks, and
R30?
then the
Yeah,
the
that's, I'm
E30s
sorry,
for
yeah.
the yeah.
I
This is
meant
my
R,
favorite, like rosy cheek, and I like because
that's
if
what
it's
I
not
use
rosy
too.
enough, you can just go back in and just add a little bit more, and then like look how cute is he. So
There
I
we
just
go.
try to make it so easy, and they're so tiny, and just makes it so easy to color.
Perfect. And I'm just sitting here making myself a little
Look at
beverage. And I
look
even
how
put,
cute that is.
it's hard to see in the video, but I put vellum ice cubes in there
Oh my gosh,
too.
so
It would be, if I
cute.
had done a darker color for my beverage, it would have been, they would have shown up better, but the little ice cubes shake around too. It's so much fun.
So cute. Oh my gosh.
And I decided to make my drink full instead of lower because, you know,
Yeah.
I'd rather have a full drink. Who wants an almost gone drink?
They're coordinated
Right.
die set for that.
I wanted to show, we made, so this is, you were showing the people the bubbles earlier, and I have this card that has the, where it's not a shaker, it's just the die cut little bubbles.
There's the bubbles, yes. So that is done with this little die that, little die that comes with it.
And you could die cut it multiple times if you wanted a lot of bubbles in there.
Yep.
So you can kind of play
So-
around with that.
I saw a card on your website and I loved it. Mike, do you mind pulling up? I sent you 2 images. I thought these were good, and so I'm using them as inspiration. Okay, so that card right there, that uses the cocktail add-on. And I saw this on your website, and I decided I want to try to do something like that. I loved it. So I'm going to do that. Can you show the other one too? Look at that one. You could make a mojito, lots of things you can make with that. But I'm going to use the stencils, the beach sunset stencils, to do the other card. Mike, can you add beach sunset stencils to the supply list?
They're a coordinating die.
Oh, somebody asked if there's a coordinating die that for the free stamp set. Do you ever do coordinating dies for those?
We do eventually. So eventually
Eventually.
we'll come out with a coordinating die. And so eventually we'll have that available. And so that's kind of what we do. So we'll do a free gift with purchase stamp, and then later on we'll come out with the die for it. But those cute little guys, we have that one card where you can just stamp them directly on if you don't like to fussy cut. And I'll find that card for you. So like here, you can even stamp them in a little row, which is so cute. And then we have another card. So I have made a card. I've got a card crazy pile here. We'll find it for you.
Look at all those examples. I love when I go live with you because you always have great examples to inspire people. Because the more we can see in action, the better.
Right? Yeah, I know. Oh, here we go. So these guys are just
look
stamped
at that.
right on top of each other. Yeah. How cute is that? And then the grapes. So we do a year stamp set for every year. So we're on year 14 now, and it's have a great birthday. And so it's got and then you can stamp those little smiley faces in the grapes too. And then that grape goes so cute with the gift with purchase stamp set too. So it's really fun. So you can mix and match them together, or you could use just this stamp set on its own. So I think that's just so fun. Yeah. Ooh. Oh yeah, this is our year 14. So every year we have a different stamp set. I always laugh because our year 2 is a belated birthday one because we forgot to do it. So we came out with it later and called it.
You know, I love it because that sounds like something that would happen to me. So,
right? Yeah, we were like, oh, oops, it's year 3. We forgot.
Better do something. That's okay. Better late than never.
Right? Oh my gosh, look how beautiful that sun is looking. Oh my gosh.
So I did that with lemonade and carrot lawn fawn inks. And I use this Simon Says Stamp Placement Guide to mask off the different areas when I do it.
Oh,
I did
that's
get a
so
little
smart.
yellow where I didn't want it, but I'm thinking nobody will notice. You know.
It's a opportunity for embellishment.
Yeah, I'm going to have to figure out what embellishment I'm going to do. Okay, now it's time for water. And I'm just following along with the wonderful example you have on your site. So can I see your
I love
card
that.
shake again?
Yeah.
Your
Here is. So you can see all the gumballs move around in there, and then all
I
the
love
glitter
it.
does too, and it's so cute.
Look at that.
And I love that you can get, like, just depending on what colors you use, you can get, bold looks. You can add the critters like I did here or not. So I like that you can really play around with it. Or like we did earlier, we have also just a flat card. So any of these designs, any shaker design, you can just change it into a flat card design, depending on what you're in the mood for that day. So this one's really cute where you can do that. Here's a really wow card by Grace on our team, and she used our new draped ribbon stencil to make these like fun
Wow.
rainbows in the background. And then she like inked all the pieces of her gumball machine, so you can go super like intense and do all these techniques, or you can just use plain cardstocks and stamp some smiley faces. So I love that, like, it's a die set you can take to all different kind of levels depending on what you're in the mood for that day.
For sure. Change it up. Yeah,
You're using my
Stephanie
favorite ink.
Is it Merman?
Yeah.
I also got some ink over here because I'm trying to hurry too much, but I'll show you a tip for what I do there. You can't see my yellow boo-boo, but you can see this right here. What I do is I have these little paper sanders, and if you just sand away, if you just have a little bit of ink, you can probably get that off. It just takes a little bit of muscle and a little bit of patience, and you can get most of that ink off. All right. Sorry I'm taking so long to make this, but I had to recreate that card.
I love it. Oh, I love it. It's gorgeous. And plus, then I can show everybody all these other things.
Please keep sharing cards.
Yeah, so we have some new border dies, and I love border dies because they like add that little extra thing to your card. And so this one is our scallop fringe border. And I just layered 2 of them here to kind of be the ground for my treat cart, or we've layered them to be like the ground for the turtle.
Nice.
And the little fringe is so cute. Or you can like make the whole background be the fringe, which is this one. And we did some like gold glitter in there. So I just think this is like, it's just like a fun little accent, especially for summertime on cards. And, and then we also have a scalloped arches border, and that's this one here. And so you can layer those 2, or also just kind of make them, and you can layer them over like different colors of cardstock or inked or colored pieces. There's so many cute things.
I love it. Now, would you mind while I'm finishing mine up, because I may go back after this, let me find it, and add some of these, speech to this. I thought I might do, because somewhere you have, I swear I saw one where it's a little image that says shake me. Here we go. Yes. I saw in this one, it says shake me. And so I can stamp shake me in the little bubble and then die cut it and put it like kind of coming up from the beer, or root beer. And so that way people know that you can shake it. But I also like that you have all these different type of speech bubbles with lots of greetings that you can switch out. And these little images, they don't have to, or these little sentiments don't have to go in the speech bubbles. Sometimes they're fun to just add as little accents. So do you mind showing some of those?
Yeah,
I would got any there?
So in most of our stamp sets, we have all of these cute tiny phrases. So like in this one here, we have "You're the coolest" and "Treat yourself." You see my stamp sets are very well loved. "Oh, happy day," "Fly high." And so we have all these tiny sentiments, and we were like, gosh, I wish I had like the perfect size speech bubble for these sentiments, because I like stamping them directly on a card, but sometimes I want a speech bubble. So then that's why we made all the speech bubbles, because it has all the speech bubbles. It has all the different sizes. And then we also put extra phrases. But when you look at different Lawn Fawn stamp sets, like even like our desert stamp set, they all have these little phrases, and then you can stamp inside, or just like the How You Bean one that you were looking at there. This is the money add-on. This is an add-on kind of like the interactive ones where we have a How You Bean stamp set. And then we have all these cute add-ons for it, of things you can fill the jar with. And then this one has the little phrases too. This one comes with a little speech bubble as well, or you can use these ones. And so, like for example, if I wanted to add onto my card, which I've now lost my card. Hold on, give me 1 second. Sorry.
Oh, onto your gumball card?
Yeah, I was thinking about it. And what I like about the speech bubble is so you can have it however you need it to go. You can just stamp it in that direction. But it might be kind of cute to stamp this on there. But I can't remember what direction I would want this bubble to be in. And now I've lost my
Here it
card.
is, found it. Got it. There we go.
So I can kind of see like, oh, would it be cute over here? Or it might be cute, like, I think this would be cute with this guy that's like saying yay. So I like to take the stamp itself and kind of play around with like, oh, how would it be best? And I kind of like it coming out that way. So then I'm going to stamp it like that so that I know which way to put the phrase. And then I can go ahead and choose a phrase in there. And so I even sometimes will kind of go like, oh, and I kind of like the love you lots for my card because it's a you're the sweetest friend card. And so I'm going to go ahead and stamp that in there.
It's just nice to have things that you can add on to make it even better. And those work with all of the different, style stamps that you have. I think it's one of the things I was telling Mike this yesterday when we were planning about this live. I said, the thing I like about Lawn Fawn is all of the products can be used together. The style is consistent across the board, so you can mix and match so many things. But then your interactive die sets that I love so much, those can be used with other company products too. So you really can get a lot of value out of your line of stamps. So I appreciate that you put that much thought into all these things, so it makes it easier for us.
Oh, I'm so glad because I thank you so much for saying that because that's so sweet because that's what we want. Like we're crafters here at Lawn Fawn, so I'm always like I never want to buy a product and have it only do one thing.
Yeah, for sure.
I want to make sure that it can do multiple things, and so so that's why I love doing that. And then like the add-ons. I like being able to look in my stash and make it feel like a product is brand new to me,
Yeah.
And by doing the add-on, I'm like, oh gosh, now my Ta-Da Diorama feels brand new because now it's a cute little shop. And then now I can go back and use my Just Add Glitter stamp set and make it a crafting shop. Like,
yes.
I just think this is so cute. There's so many things you can do like that.
So yes, are we ready to go to the beach now or the candy store?
Oh,
We can do both. Maybe there's a candy store
let's do
near the
both.
beach.
Exactly. Yes. And we'll have candies and cocktails at the beach.
I'm good with that. Root beer would work good too.
Right?
All right.
Exactly.
Remind people of adding
Folks said
the object.
I use Lawn Fawn with every company, and somebody else said they have more Lawn Fawn than any other company.
Oh my gosh, you guys are so sweet.
It's been known to happen, So if you want to get the free glue sheets with any order, you got to click the link below and then make sure you add the glue sheets to your cart. And you'll see that the price is taken off in the cart. So make sure they're in the cart.
Yes, so yeah, if you add the double-sided sheets, then they're, so this will be in the cart. Now the free stamp set will automatically be added to orders over 60.
Perfect.
Yes, you got it.
And it won't show up in the cart. We just know we've got all of our Fawnies over here, and we're going to add it into your order. We're out there working hard and having ice cream sundaes.
There you go. The reason that's that way is the free stamp with $60 is something that Lawn Fawn was doing to celebrate their new release. So that just automatically happens. The name or the free adhesive sheets she's doing for the viewers today to celebrate. And so that's why you got to add that to your cart and use the link below to make that work.
Yes, exactly. So, all for Jennifer's amazing viewers. You guys are so awesome.
Thank you. And somebody asked, how did I do the bottom of the beach card? I just took some craft cardstock and I cut it in an arch. I know Lawn Fawn has a lot of border dies that I could have used there, but honestly, I didn't want to go finding them right now because they're not right next to me. So you definitely could do that, but I just free cut it and glued it on there. There we
And
go.
we were talking about these
Okay.
magnet sheets at the beginning. You can see my
Yes.
like
Oh my
borders.
gosh.
So I have like cloud borders, ocean borders, wavy borders, hillside borders, simple hillside. So
Even not so crafty Mike just said, "Wow."
it's a lot
We all
of borders.
appreciate that. No, I love it because you got all you need right there. I think I'm going to put this right.
And
kind
then
of
you
floating.
inspired me to stamp. I'm going to stamp that Shake Me that's in the How You Bean add-on. I'm going to stamp it on the inside of the card. I thought that was such a cute idea.
Oh yeah.
Like to stamp that. So yeah, so I have that. I'm going to have that on the inside since I did my speech bubble with Love You Lots on that. And so that way, just in case they didn't realize, they'll know when they open the card.
Nice. And I'm going to find a sentiment to go under here. I'll probably do that after and take a picture and share it because you'll take a picture of your card for me to put in my blog post, right?
Yes.
So everybody can
yes.
look back. And I think I got to look. I'm thinking I might have a fruitful day from the free stamp set because I think, it's like a little fruit cocktail drink
Oh,
that you're
that's
having.
so cute. I love
What
that.
Gina calls it a fruit salad. That's kind of what this is. So I'm going to figure out, I might see me overthinking the Enjoy. I first cut it from guava and that was too light. Then I did it from a red and that was not enough. So I might put black on top of it. I just keep stacking it. That's okay. We like the extra dimension. And I think I might give my cherry a little smiley face too.
Oh my gosh,
So.
that would be so cute.
So I'll finish this guy off screen, but I will show you the shaker bits. Can you hold your shaker bits up too so they can see all of our shaker fun today? So we got...
I love that it's like different things too, because you have like the gems and I have the glitter and the little die cut pieces.
Yep.
There's so many things that you can just add in there, which is so fun.
Yeah, somebody suggested, have a fruitful day. Yes, you could just do a fruitful day. Yeah, there's a lot of ways you can use this. I'm so glad I picked you. This is so cute. I always like the sentiments included. So there we go. So I'll finish this up and I'll share it. I think I'm going to go with with that and then stamp like a sun
I like
sentiment
that. I
under
think
there.
that looks so pretty. The sunset behind it is so pretty.
Yeah,
Oh my
well, I got that idea from you guys because I mentioned earlier that Lawn Fawn's got so many great card examples on their website, and I saw that on your website, and I had to use that stencil with it. And I like the little birdies in the background too.
It's so cute. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love the sound of it.
Yes, shaker cards never get old. I think they're always fun. So there you go. Do you have anything else you wanted to share? Can you pick some winners?
I think I've shared a lot of different things. We have talked about how, like, if you did one of these cute cards, like you could do the gift certificate to the root beer shop inside with like the money pocket, which is so cute. I talked about making sure I don't forget to take my $10 out of here.
You can leave it,
Yeah.
It'd be like
Somebody there
finding-
will
you know,
remember.
you find money in your pocket later. And yeah, we are just having so much fun with this summer release. There's just so many cute things in it. And so you just can have these adorable desert cards. We really were inspired by like a hot summer's day. So whether it's desert or root beer floats, or like fun little sunshiny things or ice cream treats, like we've just had so many fun things.
I
It's
like
just
that
adorable.
thanks die a lot. The thanks die on that last card.
Oh yeah,
I'm
these are
loving
so fun.
that style. Yes.
Yeah, because you can layer it on top of any colors, and we have it as well. We have it in Gracias, and we have it in Merci. Excuse my pronunciation of French. And so you can like layer color pattern paper behind it, or like here I colored with markers behind it, which is really fun. And then same here with the Gracias. Shari made this card.
That's
and
cute.
so you can add color with your markers, with your inks. You could add pattern paper or colored cardstock, and it layers right on top. It makes it so quick and easy to add that bold type of sentiment with either cute die cuts or also with cute little critters or whatever your favorite kind of card is to make.
I love the Sending Love one. This has been out on my desk because I want to use it. I think it's great. I think it'd be good to do just like an ink blended background, like a rainbow ink blended background, really quick. It doesn't have to be great. And then die cut this from black and put it on there and that color would show through. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
It would be so pretty. Oh, I love that. Oh,
There
we
we
also
go.
have brand new twine too. I didn't show you guys
yeah.
yet, but like in all these, like it's a nice thin twine and it's made out of hemp, so it holds the little bows really well. And we have all these brand new colors, so those are really cute too. For like adding that little, like Shari's really good about that. She always adds like cute little bow accents onto cards. You can like tie a little bow underneath your sentiment, or tie a
Right.
little bow like around one of your die cut images. So that's really fun too.
Yeah, and that's nice for some of the interactive cards where there's something to pull. It's nice to have a little knot. And I always use the neutral color, like the natural color jute, and it's good to have the colors.
Yeah,
So
the colors are fun. They're just nice. They're happy colors.
yeah, well,
And I was
that's
like, oh, I'm
what
gonna make a
Lawn
card
Fawn is.
with, right? I was like, I'll make a card with just twine. Why not?
I love it. I love it. Well, Mike has picked 2 winners. I'm going to give away,
amazing.
because you're giving away, do you want to say what you're giving away again? Oops.
Dollar gift certificates. Oh, here, and I'll find myself here as well.
Sorry.
There we go.
Say that again, because it cut out on me. Say that again. What are you giving away?
So 2 $50 gift certificates
Oh, you're giving
to
2?
lawnfawn.com. Yeah. So we'll have 2
That's good.
winners, which is awesome because we've got our fun promotions going on with the gift with purchase and with the free double-sided adhesive sheets for everybody that's watching today. So we're
Awesome.
so excited about that. And of course, whatever you create, we want to see it. So you have to make sure to share with us too.
All right. And I just picked a winner that was flying by in the comments because I'm going to give away one of the Share Handmade Kindness blocks because I like
that's
to give things away too. So why not? Okay.
I
So
love
Mike,
it.
who is the first winner of the $50 gift card?
Lori Olson.
Lori Olson. So Lori is the first winner. Do you want her to email you directly or us?
She can email us at info@lawnfawn.com and Jess will help her out.
Wonderful.
when we help her. Yeah.
Okay. And the second winner is?
Tara Hodge.
Tara Hodge. So
Hey,
Tara Hodge
congratulations.
and Lori Olson, right?
Yeah.
Those are the 2 winners of the $50 at Lawn Fawn.
What was the email again?
What? Oh, info@lawnfawn.com. Is that right? Yep.
info@lawnfawn.com.
Perfect. And then the winner of the Share Handmade Kindness block is Nikki Foraker. Nikki, I always see you in my lives, and your name was the one I saw when I looked up. So you can email me through my website, and we'll send you the crystal block. So there we go. And just a reminder, right now, Kelly has a new release, and we use some things from it. The cocktail shaker that I made is older, but the root beer shaker is newer, and what Kelly used today is new. And as a celebration of a new release, any order over $60, you automatically get a free stamp set. You don't have to do anything to add it. If you spend $60 before I think it's the 24th, it'll automatically be added. But if you use my link or code below and add the adhesive sheets into your cart, you'll get those for free. So you can get 2 free gifts today. And if you are over shopping at Lawn Fawn, I recommend looking at the cardstock because I use their colored cardstock a lot. So just a little tip for you to check out that cardstock. So, well, did you have anything else you wanted to add today?
No, I just am just so appreciative. This was so much fun. Again, I had so much fun making shaker cards and getting to hang out with you and with everyone here that's watching.
Yes.
So this is just amazing. So I
Yes.
appreciate you, Jennifer. Thank you so much.
Well, and it was fun because we got 3 shakers done, and we also saw a ton of examples. I love that you bring those examples in because the more we see, the more we feel inspired. So I really appreciate that you do that. And I appreciate you going at this early time because I have some appointments this afternoon. So sweet Lawn Fawn got there early so that I can get to my appointments. So I thank you for that.
Of course.
And I also thank you for the free gifts. Man, so generous.
I mean,
Thank
everyone
you.
loves free gifts, and we just want everyone to get crafty. I hope those double-sided adhesive sheets are going to make it so that you guys feel excited about making a shaker card or adding cute little tiny die cuts onto your cards, because I love when crafting supplies make things easier so that we can create really cute and fun things like we did today. So it's all about creating and getting to feel so happy in this hobby that we all love. So
Yeah.
so I just appreciate all of you guys.
Anything to, that's why I love well-designed products like these shaker dies, because we want to come in our craft room and be able to chill, right? We don't want it to be stressful. We want it to be very chill. And so when you have well-designed products like these dies, and there's videos right there on the product page to show you how to create them, it just makes it more stress-free and more enjoyable. So thank you for all you do to put those videos together. I know it takes a long time.
Well, and thank you for everything that you do and for having us today, because this has been so
Yes.
much fun. I feel like even though we are not in the same place, it feels like we were for just a
I
moment.
know. It's been way too long. So
Way too
I
long.
got to get out there and crash your place again sometime soon.
Yes,
But we'll
please
go
do.
live again together soon, and we need Jen Shirkus
Yes.
to come join us sometime. So
that'd be
Jen's in
fun.
the comments, and it says, oh, Jen said Lawn Fawn has a free mini class on June 7th on
Yes.
Lawn Fawn's YouTube channel. So
Yes.
Jen, if you could share a link or to information about that. I don't know if you
Yes.
have any information.
Yes, we
So
do. We
people
have a
can do that?
link. There's actually a downloadable PDF, and it has
Okay.
all the information that you need. And it's a fun, free mini class that we do live on YouTube as well. Jen teaches, and we're doing some really, really cool techniques with distress watercolor pencils
Oh,
using the
good.
brand new release. So it's super,
Good.
super fun. It's a free class, and we would love for you guys to join us and just get craft. It's all about, it's called Create With Us because it's all about getting us to create and be together and have fun. So
Yes.
we would love to see you. Even if you're creating something totally different, we want to see you there because we just want to be all creating together because that feels so good.
Wonderful. I love it. I'll be on a cruise ship in Alaska, but otherwise I would have been.
That sounds amazing. Oh my gosh.
I'm going with Christina Werner.
Oh my gosh.
She's been begging
She's
me to
like-
go on a cruise for years. Yeah, she goes everywhere.
She's the best. She knows how to do all the cruising. She knows all the tips.
Yes.
That's amazing.
She talked me into it, so we'll be, but you know, if we get reception, maybe we'll stop in.
Yeah.
But you guys
And
do
if
those
not-
mini classes often, right?
We do, yeah. We do them all throughout the year. And so we always put things out about them. Jen Shirkus does as well. So if you follow our newsletters, you'll always get information about them. And the cool thing too is when you go to that Create With Us page on our website, which I'm sure Jen put in the comments, you can see all the previous ones too. So you can download the PDFs from the previous ones and also watch the previous classes. And they all have coloring guides. So some people that had questions about coloring, the coloring guides are amazing, and you can just download them. I like to print them out, and you can just put them in your stamp set that goes with it, and it's got the
Smart.
coloring guide right there. And you don't have to use Copic markers. You can use anything. You can follow the coloring guide, whether it's colored pencils or watercolors
Nice.
or whatever your favorite kind of coloring medium is. So that makes it nice
Perfect.
and easy to
Yeah,
be able to
Jen's
use.
good at teaching that stuff, as we
Oh,
had talked
yeah.
about before. So that I would definitely check out those classes, and they're free, so why not?
Yeah, exactly.
Free is good.
Free's
All right.
good.
Well, I get to go to my appointments, and then you know, back to graduation planning.
Yes. Congratulations to Colin. That's so
Thank
amazing.
you.
And I
Thank
hope you guys have an amazing time this weekend too.
We will. It'll be good to have some of the family together, and hope the weather cooperates. You know how that goes.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for being here. So much. Thank you to the whole Lawn Fawn team that's behind the scenes too. And thank you all for joining us. I know this was kind of early in the day, but I will do a shortened version of this live and put that up on YouTube soon. And I'll have pictures of our cards. So stay tuned for that. Thank you again. I miss you.
Oh,
I
thank
love
so
you.
much. I know. I
And,
miss and love you too. Thank you.
We'll do this again soon.
I
Thanks
can't
all.
wait. Bye.
Bye-bye.